What's up, homies? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another Spark and Zero video today. And yes, as you can see from today's video, we will be doing something different. Now, I've seen a lot of thoughts, feelings, and concerns as to what the update's going to bring for everybody when it does come out. And these are just overall my thoughts, feelings, and opinions, and a few little details regarding the community and what's been happening currently, if anybody else that's watching this doesn't know, which I would assume that you do. But recently they had a tournament in France where they had to end up banning 2 players that were showing a lot of the community during the live stream the exploits that you can do during DP battles and whatnot, and we'll get into that in just a second. But yeah, no, this is for at least in my opinion, it's not looking good on Bandai's part, but I'll pretty much get into just show you real quick what's happening. Now, what I'm demonstrating now is that Android 19 as well as Android 20 himself, aka Dr. Zero, don't lose ki while dashing. Now, during the tournament while they did this, they actually did, pan back over to the announcers. So, whatever reason, I don't know why, so they wouldn't, anybody would see it, being used. But as you can see here, the other androids take up ki when they dash. Now, I don't know why they cut the feed over back to the announcers, other than just, 1, it was kind of boring, but 2, it was also exploiting or showing the game's, brokenness. And here, as you can see, again, ridiculous timing on after image strike, where you don't really have to do much other than the counter being ki blast them, or something to that degree, like the computer just did to me. And other than that, here's just a few other little exploits that you can do in the game. Now, I haven't personally tried to go on and do the God Goku into, Spirit Bomb ult, but yeah, other than that, one of the, other big things is ki blast spam into unblockable ult, or just ult in general, because you get stuck in animations, and in my personal opinion, it's not real skillful to do this in ranked or just whatever. I don't see why anybody would do it. And, I've seen a lot of streamers do it, but then get mad when they can't do it. Yeah. One of the other things that they also need to fix is, honestly, the latency in this game. It's pretty bad. You've seen it in my videos where I'm playing real good, I'm vanishing a whole bunch of shit at once, and then all of a sudden it just drops off and doesn't let me do this. Now, I mean, it can be fixed, but like I've said previously in videos when I touched on this, unless I'm mistaken, they haven't updated their server since 2011. They're still using outdated technology, and it's something that I really hope gets fixed. It's something that they can fix it. It's just a matter of spending the time, the effort, and the money, which they absolutely should, to save their game, to save their product. This should be done, and just overall, there's a lot of issues with the game. Do I think it's a bad game? No, ultimately not. I think it can be good, but like everybody else has been saying, and my consensus is also this, that the players make it bad, but this doesn't mean that you shouldn't, you shouldn't show these things off in, a setting. And it kind of looks bad on Bandai for banning these 2 players because they were showing this, and I get that they didn't like that, but this is honestly what needs to happen for these changes to be made. And I feel like if these changes aren't made, it's going to bury the game. because, I mean, yeah, you can have a lot of content with the game, but you already have content creators that are, you know, way bigger than myself. You know, shout out to them: Cyriax, Afro Sinji, Rhyme Style, you know, Dododoya, a whole bunch of other content creators, as well as smaller content creators slash streamers that are playing the game, but it's running out of mile. And you honestly have people who are diehard Dragon Ball fans, like, you know, Cyriax, Rhyme Style, like I just said. These guys, you know, built most of their channel off of Dragon Ball content, and I get that they're, you know, they do other anime stuff and other stuff in general now, because, you know, that's the nature of the thing. You have to evolve with your videos and like your content creation. But for these people to walk away from this game when it was so highly anticipated, it's really crazy. It is just, it's almost like a repeat of Storm Connections. Now, I think this game is way better than Storm Connections, but that's just my personal, you know, feeling on that. And it's just, you know, it's crazy to hear how someone can sit here and go, oh, well, Key Blast spamming isn't bad. I mean, you said it there. It's spamming. I don't see how it's not bad, or you don't understand how it's frowned upon in the community that you're in. Or, you know, just, you know, certain things I don't understand why people bitch about like going into instant sparking like all the time, unless they're, you know, Key Blast spamming into unblockable or ult. It's manageable. You can just fly up and down. I mean, but that's only if they don't catch you doing it. And honestly, my thoughts on the Key Blast spam: after they use up a bar, they can't use up another bar after that once they're in sparking or something like that. And honestly, at least to me, Key Blasting every 5 seconds gets really old. As well as the Vanish Wars that everyone doesn't like. I will agree that yes, speeding them up may be better, but honestly, I don't know what the workaround would be for that, other than speeding the animation up over and over again like they did in previous games. Because honestly, it does get old sitting here and vanishing every 5 seconds. I get that it's a good tactic to use if you want to build, you know, your number up, your meter. But other than that, it's extremely annoying to do that constantly. And also that, like, sometimes, again, with latency, it doesn't allow you to do certain things. Again, you can go to other people's videos, not even mine, and see like where, you know, you have a, like, say for an instance, you have, you know, GBG. I've heard GBG, as well as a whole bunch of other streamers, you know, really like complain some nights about the lag being so bad they don't get any of their vanishes, or they're not able to counter anybody when they're behind them comboing them. And it's just like, honestly, hopefully the patch comes in and fixes some of this stuff, but I don't know. It is what it is. We'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and, you know, most of the consensus is, you know, what I think it is, but, you know, it's going to happen. Hopefully the patch brings some good stuff. Hopefully they do work on some stuff. I personally, I don't really care about new maps, because one of the reasons why you'll see Hyperbolic Time Chamber in most of my videos now is because that cuts down on the lag. I filter it out to 5 bars. I usually only play in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, because loading all that other shit is going to weigh on the connection. And I wouldn't ask for new maps. It is what it is. I'm fine with what we've got, but yeah. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it, and, you know, I'll see you in the next one.